When you think of Japan, you might picture cherry blossoms or sushi, but sumo is just as iconic. Two massive men, clad in loincloths, crash into each other with incredible force. This is sumo, Japan's national sport. Sumo is more than just big guys pushing each other. It's a living piece of history and a cultural experience. Deeply woven into Japanese society, sumo is a form of spiritual expression with roots in the Shinto religion. The wrestling ring, or dohyo, is sacred, purified before every tournament. Wrestlers, or rikishi, are seen as guardians of tradition, not just athletes. Sumo's respect and seriousness set it apart from other sports. At its core, sumo is a simple test of strength and skill. Push your opponent out or make them touch the ground. It requires immense power, balance, and lightning-fast reflexes. Rikishi trained for years to reach the top, living lives of discipline and honor. Sumo is a world of giants, but also of dedication and tradition. We'll explore sumo's epic tale from its mythical beginnings to its place in modern Japan. Meet its biggest stars and discover the unique lifestyle they lead. Sumo is larger than life, just like the wrestlers themselves. Let's get ready to rumble, Japanese style. Sumo's story starts in ancient Japan, long before modern technology. The earliest tales are found in myths, like the Kojiki, where gods wrestled for control of the islands. From the start, sumo was linked to divine power and the fate of the nation. Early sumo was rough, sometimes deadly, and performed as part of Shinto rituals to entertain the gods and ensure good harvests. Rituals like stomping and salt throwing come from these ancient ceremonies. Over centuries, sumo became more structured, especially during the Nara and Heian periods. The emperor hosted annual festivals, drawing wrestlers from across Japan to compete at court. These events showcased raw strength and were the first step toward making sumo a spectator sport. As the samurai rose to power, they embraced sumo for its discipline and combat training. Sumo became a respected way to build physical and mental toughness. The sport's connection to the warrior class helped it survive through Japan's feudal ages. Sumo's roots in myth, ritual, and warrior culture make it uniquely Japanese. From sacred shrines to samurai dojos, sumo's legacy was forged. Its ancient spirit still echoes in every match today. Sumo transformed during the Edo period when peace brought new demand for entertainment. Masterless samurai, or ronin, turned to sumo, forming groups and holding matches for the public. This was the birth of professional sumo, ozumo, making it accessible to everyone. Sumo became a business with standardized rules and a raised clay dohyo for better viewing. 48 official winning techniques, or kimurite, were established, adding strategy to brute force. The Banzuke ranking system was created, listing wrestlers from champion to rookie. Climbing the Banzuke meant more fame, money, and respect, with yokozuna as the ultimate goal. Rivalries and storylines kept fans coming back, just like today's sports leagues. The Edo period produced sumo's first superstars, like Raiden Tamimon, whose dominance became legendary. Raiden's power was so great, some moves were banned to give others a chance. These larger-than-life figures made sumo Japan's national sport. Sumo's professional era turned humble wrestlers into heroes. The sport's popularity soared, cementing its place in Japanese culture. Sumo's journey from ritual to spectacle was complete. Sumo's rules are simple. Two wrestlers face off in a 4.55-meter ring, the dohyo. First to step out or touch the ground with anything but their feet loses. No rounds, no time limits. Matches are explosive and often over in seconds. Rituals are as important as the bout. Wrestlers stomp, shiko, to drive away evil and build strength. They clap, rinse their mouths, and throw salt to purify the ring, traditions rooted in Shinto. The match begins with the tachi-ai, a powerful initial charge after a tense stare-down. The gyoji, dressed in ornate robes, signals the start and encourages the wrestlers. The tachi-ai can decide the match in a heartbeat. Sumo's ranking system, the Banzuke, is a strict pyramid. Newcomers start at the bottom and climb through divisions, with only the top two earning salaries. The highest ranks, komusubi, sekiwake, ozeki, and yokozuna, are reserved for the elite. A wrestler's rank determines everything: pay, privileges, and even food quality. The climb is tough, and a few bad tournaments can send you back down. Sumo's simplicity hides a world of discipline and drama. Every sport has its legends, and sumo is no exception. Chiyonofuji, the wolf, was smaller than most but dominated with technique and fierce spirit, winning 31 championships. He proved brains and skill could beat sheer size, inspiring fans in the 1980s. Taiho, the 1960s icon, was big, strong, and charismatic, holding the championship record for decades. He became a national hero and symbolized sumo's golden age. Hakuho from Mongolia shattered records with 45 top division titles and unmatched dominance. His blend of size, speed, and strategy made him nearly unbeatable for over a decade. These champions weren't just winners, they embodied dignity, strength, and the spirit of Yokozuna. Their impact went beyond the ring, inspiring generations and elevating sumo's status. From Chiyonofuji's cunning to Hakuho's mastery, their stories defined sumo's greatness. They carried tradition on their shoulders, becoming living symbols of the sport. Sumo's history is rich because of these giants. Their epic battles are the heart of sumo's legend. Life as a sumo wrestler is a total commitment, unlike any other sport. Young Rikishi move into communal stables, or Heya living under strict hierarchy and discipline. Lower-ranked wrestlers wake earliest, do chores, and serve their seniors, building humility from day one. Training is grueling. Hours of practice, endless drills, and punishing practice bouts push wrestlers to their limits. This intense regimen forges their massive bodies and unbreakable spirit. Diet is key. Wrestlers eat huge quantities of chanko nabe, a hearty stew, and rice, then nap to gain weight. The lifestyle is steeped in tradition. Wrestlers wear yukata in public, grow their hair into top knots, and follow strict rules. They can't drive cars and must always present themselves as guardians of tradition. Every aspect of their lives reinforces sumo's ancient values. It's a world apart from modern sports, demanding total dedication. The sumo way shapes not just athletes but living symbols of Japanese culture. Becoming a rikishi means embracing a centuries-old way of life. In sumo, the sport and the lifestyle are inseparable. Sumo remains Japan's national sport, even as baseball and soccer gain popularity. The 6 annual tournaments are major events, drawing millions of viewers and sold-out crowds. For many families, watching sumo is a cherished tradition and a link to the past. Sumo has become more international, with wrestlers from Mongolia, Hawaii, and Europe reaching the top ranks. This global influence brings new fans and fresh rivalries, keeping the sport vibrant. While some worry about tradition, most see sumo's evolution as a sign of strength. The sport has faced scandals and challenges, from match-fixing to hazing, but reforms are underway. Balancing tradition with modern expectations is an ongoing challenge. Despite hurdles, sumo's raw power and deep roots keep it relevant. The spectacle of giants clashing in the ring never gets old. Sumo is a living link to Japan's ancient past, full of ritual and honor. As long as there are dedicated wrestlers and passionate fans, sumo's epic story will continue.